Alright, so this problem says find the volume, round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So, we have a right triangular prism here. It's a triangular prism, and it's a right triangular prism because we see on our base here is a right triangle. So remember, the volume for any 3D figure is equal to the area of the base times the height. So here, in this figure, our base is this yellow triangle that I have filled in, which we can see is a right triangle. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to draw the base over here. You can see I have this triangle drawn for the base, so we can find the area of the base. So let's fill in what we know about this triangle. We know it's a right triangle, so I'll put my, I didn't expect it to be that big of a line. So I put my base, my right angle in there. Then I know that the hypotenuse of the triangle is 9, so I'm going to draw a 9 right there because we can see from right here the hypotenuse of the triangle is 9. Alright, this bottom side of the triangle right here is congruent to this 5-inch segment right here, so this is going to be 5. And then this side here we don't know. That's x. So we need to figure out what that x value is before we can go about finding the area of this triangle. So to do that, we're going to use, oh look, it's on top of my hand, the Pythagorean theorem. So remember, the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So the sum of the squares of the legs is equal to the hypotenuse squared. So we're going to say 5 squared plus x squared equals 9 squared, because 9 is the hypotenuse. So then we have 25 plus x squared equals 81, because 9 squared is 81. We want to get x by itself, so we're going to subtract 25 from both sides. When we do that, so we're going to do 81 minus 25 to get 56. So x squared equals 56. But we want to know what x is, not x squared. So we are going to take the square root of 56. Because the inverse of squaring something is to take the square root. And our problem said to round to the nearest tenth, so the square root of 56 would be 7.5 when we do rounding. So x equals 7.5. So in our triangle over here where we have this x, I'm going to erase it and write in 7.5 because we figured that out. And now we can find the area of that triangle. The formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So for the area of this triangle, it's going to be 1/2 times 5, because 5 is our base here, times 7.5, because if we look, that is the height of our triangle. So the area of the triangle is equal to 1/2 times 5 times 7.5. So now we're going to take that and put that into our calculator. So over here, I'm going to bring my calculator over. 1/2 times 5 times 7.5 gives me 18.75. So the area of the triangle is equal to 18.75. And it would be inches squared, because area is square units. Now that we have the area of the base, we're going to substitute that into our volume formula. So over here, the volume is going to be equal to the area of the base, which is 18.75, times the height. Well, from our picture, we can see that the height here is 3. So we're going to do 18.75 times 3 on our calculator. So I already have 18.75 up, so now I'm just going to multiply that by 3. To get that the volume is equal to 56.25 inches cubed. But we need to round to the nearest tenth. So 56.25, the 5 is going to round the 2 up to a 3. So our volume is going to be 56.3 inches cubed, and that is our final answer.